Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Fine Arts. My name is Christy Whittlesey and I'm the Fine and Performing Arts Coordinator in the Chelmsford Public Schools. It's my pleasure each month to bring you news about what's happening in our music, theater, and art departments from preschool all the way through high school. And today, for our first segment, I have Kate Como with us. She is the director of many orchestras. I'll let you talk a little bit about your job for our audience.
Sounds wonderful. Well, my name is Kate Como, and I direct the 2 high school orchestras. And at the end of the day, every school day, I travel to a different elementary school, and I do 4th grade orchestra at all 4 elementary schools.
So you have a lot of students.
A lot of students.
And you do a great job. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
So I wanted to share a little bit about what's happening at each of these levels. Let's talk about elementary first. Okay. You have how many would you approximate through the district in your grade 4?
There is 44 students at Harrington, 34 students at Center, 26 students at Byam, and 18 at South Row, give or take.
And you do a great job with them. And these are really little ones.
They are very little.
What kinds of things do you work on with them?
Well, this year we're doing something a little bit different, and we used to have a limit on how many students were allowed to take the class, and we removed the limit this year, so anyone who wanted to do it was able to. And we're using a method book this year called Orchestra Expressions that really focuses on the fundamentals of string playing. So they're learning how to hold their instrument properly, they're learning how to hold their bow properly, how to create a sound properly, and they're learning how to read music at a very basic level, which is a little bit different than they had been doing in their general music classroom. They're doing great.
They really are. And I enjoyed being in your class last week to check out the Harrington Orchestra, grade 4 orchestra, and I have a little video clip, so let's check that out.
Do it just like me, please. All right, now gently bring it under and tuck it here. And that's our rest position. We're going to review. You don't have this right. Show me how you anchor your thumb for pizzicato on the fingerboard. Remember, that's the long blackboard. And you want your instrument up on your shoulder, not on your chest. Everyone say, up on your shoulder, not on your chest.
Up on your shoulder, not on your chest.
Excellent. On your D string, my turn first. A string. G, my turn first.
This is G.
Show me your best posture. We're in playing position. Make sure the instrument's against your neck. Up on your shoulder, not on your
chest.
All right, very good. Anchor your thumb. All right, here we go. Rocking on D. Ready? Go. Again. Hold on, we're going to play it again. Up on your shoulder, not on your chest. Get ready. Stand up tall. Thank you, please. Rest position. Do it again. Yes, it's a dance. Excellent. Are you ready to do the 2-string salsa? Le Toreador is the entrance of the bullfighters. Are you ready to listen? Here we go. D, 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 S, D, D, A, S, D, 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 S, D, D, A, S, go. D, 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 S, D, D, A, D, 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 S, D, D, A, D, 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 S,
So I love how they're very enthusiastic.
Very, yes.
They're playing along and they're
rocking
into
out.
it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them at the winter
Me
concert.
too. Me too.
So let's switch gears a little bit then. You go from teaching grade 4 to then teaching at the high school.
Yes.
Tell us about your high school large orchestra ensemble.
The large orchestra ensemble has about 75 students in it, grades 9 through 12, violins, violas, cellos, and basses. And it's our large ensemble, and the kids are doing a fabulous job. We split the orchestras a little bit, so the student to teacher ratio is a little bit better than it was last year, and we're working on lots of scales and skill building to furthering their music literacy. And we're working on 3 pieces for a winter concert. One of them is called Anvil Chorus, which I think we're going to watch in a minute, by the composer Verdi. And some great things we're going to do this year is we are going to be doing the MICA Massachusetts Instrumental and Choral Conductors Association Festival later. And we're going to be doing our spring concert, Pops concert, wonderful things.
All right, well, let's take a peek at the CHS Orchestra. All right, so I'm here with some CHS Orchestra members. Please introduce yourselves for our audience.
Hi, I'm Melissa Contover, and I play the violin.
I'm Ben Siegel, and I play the bass.
And tell me, you're a freshman, Melissa, and you've been in the orchestra for a long time. How long have you been in the CHS Orchestra?
I've been in the CHS Orchestra since freshman year, so like 4 years, and then I was in the middle school orchestra for all 4 years too.
So this is your 8th year playing?
Yes.
And tell me about your experience with the high school orchestra.
It was pretty fun. Freshman year, I kind of forgot like everything over the summer, but when I came back to school, I met lots of like friendly upperclassmen, and they helped me out. And now I'm really excited about playing the bass, and I do it outside of school too, and it's a lot of fun.
You do it outside of school?
Yes.
Do you have a band?
I do have a band, but I don't play bass in the band. But I met these people who needed a bass player for like accompaniment, so I followed them around like on this little tour that they did over the summer.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, you know what, if you're a bass player, I feel like you're always in demand.
Yes.
So that's a great thing. And so tell me, now, you mentioned coming in as freshman year and forgetting everything from middle school. Was that your experience too, or?
No, I remember most things. Obviously, the music is a lot harder. Now that I'm a freshman, the levels are very different. But I think it's really helpful that I have a lot of upperclassmen, like friends that can help me out. And if I have trouble with a piece, they're just like, hey, like it's this note instead of this one, you know?
Mm-hmm. Lots of support there. And you're also a member of the chorus.
Yes.
How does that work schedule-wise?
So 3 days a week I have orchestra, and the days that I have chorus, it's first block and last block. So 2 days a week I'll have chorus and orchestra, and because I love to do theater, I was like, I want to do chorus, but I don't want to give up something that I love, which is orchestra. So I opted to do the flex kind of like orchestra and chorus.
Mm-hmm. I think that's something unique about our school is, you know, you can participate in more than one performance ensemble. So that's great that you're doing that. Well, I'm really looking forward to hearing more from the orchestra this year, and thanks very much for speaking with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so I love how in that group you have 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th graders, and
Yes.
there's a real community.
Very much so, very much so. And we have a smaller orchestra as well to kind of alleviate some, as you could see in the video, it was very crowded in the room. So last year was even bigger. So what we did was we had a chamber orchestra by audition only. So students were able to audition, and hopefully it worked in their schedule. It didn't work for everyone. But it's a smaller ensemble, about 25 kids. It's no freshmen were eligible to take the class, so sophomores through seniors, also mixed instruments. And since it's a much smaller group, we're working a little bit more in depth on some scales and skill building and that type of thing. So we are going to hear a piece by them called the Serenade for Strings by Dwight Gustafson.
And they sound fabulous.
Thank you.
One thing I love about this group too is you're really encouraging student leadership and collaboration through sectionals.
Yes, we have enough space and enough, the numbers are small enough that I can split the kids by section and kind of put them in, you know, a supply closet, like my office, the instrument storage room, and let them kind of lead and work together on the things that they think they need to be working on. So I've been telling them that you should try to figure out what you want to work on instead of me telling you what to do. Make notes in your music on things that need work, and when we break into sectionals, they can do student-led work. And it's worked great so far.
Yeah, it's so important because they're not relying on you to tell them, play this way. They are actually interpreting
figuring
what they
out
see on the page.
Yes, and identifying when they have a problem, too, that they need to fix.
Right. So. I love that. We're actually going to see a little bit of that in the next clip. With two chamber orchestra members. Please introduce yourselves.
My name is Eleanor Langthorne.
And I'm Rodrigo Corella Sanchez.
And tell me, how long have you each been playing your instrument?
Well, I've played violin for 13 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then in 5th grade, I decided to do orchestra and I picked up the viola. So I've been playing for about 8 years now.
And how about you, Rodrigo?
I started playing violin back in 4th grade. So it'll be 9 years now.
Wow, and was that here in Chelmsford?
Yes,
wow.
I was at South Row.
Wow, so you have been part of this program for a long time.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
And now this is a new format this year with the chamber orchestra meeting separately. How has that worked out for you? What's your experience been like?
I mean, personally, I really like it. I feel like a smaller group is easier to work with and sort of you can balance the sound a little better. I don't know, I think it's working out really well so far.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree. The smaller group helps a lot. And that allows us to tackle harder level of music.
And let me ask, are you seniors this year?
Yes.
Both of you? And what are your plans for next year, whether it be, you know, music or not? Just curious.
I'm really interested in screenwriting. So right now, I think I'm looking at like a theater major.
And I know you're really involved with the theater program here.
Yeah, and I know it's ambitious, but I have 3 minors in
oh my gosh.
Creative writing, sociology, and music.
Good for you. Good luck with that. And how about you, Rodrigo?
I'm going to study engineering.
Fabulous.
In college, yeah.
And you plan to keep playing, both of you?
Yeah, at least creatively, because I really like to play music.
Excellent. Well, I really look forward to hearing what the Chamber Orchestra has in store this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's like a hook bow, measure 13. So if you want to put like a star to make sure, because it looks like a sword.
Alright, so
That's about it.
is that good for that section?
Yeah.
Start on.
No, it's just, I would get going, but there's this huge rest in the middle.
You guys notice anything like fruity?
Should we start again at like 37?
Okay, 37.
37?
You say that's where the phrase starts. Right.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, like I said, that's really great that you're encouraging the sectional work, and they're sounding wonderful.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about the exciting event scheduled for the end of the year.
Yes, we have, this was open to any kids at the, in orchestra programs, both programs at the high school. We have 43 kids who are going to be going to Washington, D.C. We're going to be participating in all the 4th of July festivities down there. So the marching band's going to be marching in the 4th of July parade. And we're either going to be, we're going to be doing some sort of a performance that's not quite set in stone yet, possibly on the mall, or be doing a performance as part of a veterans assembly. The tour company hasn't quite nailed that down yet, but we will be traveling, and we're very excited to be doing so.
I'm thrilled that you're representing Chelmsford Fine Arts and the town and the state, at that event.
Yeah, it's going to be really great. We're all very excited about it. So.
Well, thank you for your work on that,
Thank
and
you.
for your work at these various levels, and for all you do.
Thank you so much.
And we will be right back on Spotlight on Fine Arts. Welcome back to Spotlight on Fine Arts. For our second segment today, we're going to switch gears and move to the Chelmsford Integrated Preschool level, where we have music classes directed by Ms. Gina DePinto. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when I tell people that we have music at the preschool, a lot of reactions I get are surprise.
It is fairly unusual,
You're so lucky. What do kids do? So when people ask you that question, what do you tell them?
Well, I tell them that, kids are very naturally musical anyway, so it's great. The earlier you catch them with music education, the better. We want to start our kids as young as possible, because even children as young as 6 weeks old can show signs of rhythm and recognizing tune and everything else. So if we can catch them this early, these 3-year-olds that are starting right off with us, that just leads to us having an even better program all the way through elementary, middle school, and high school. So we start them off at age 3. It's mixed 3 through 5, kindergarten ready, and integrated, as you said. So we've got some special needs kids and some typical kids. And they get music. We play, we sing. There's a hello song that we integrate American Sign Language with, which is great. Some of the nonverbal kids will sign. They might not sing. Some of the kids will sing, and they might not sign. So we try to reach every kid in their own way. We greet a stuffed animal, so that we practice friendly greetings, which social skills are huge in preschool anyway. And we dance and we sing. We have scarves and ribbons and do rhythm activities. So it's a little bit of everything. We keep it fast-paced and changing things up every minute or two, because their attention spans are short.
Right. It's like you have mini lessons.
Of course,
all the way through. And it's so fun. Being in the room,
it is so much fun.
But beyond just being fun,
right,
I know that there is a lot of deeper thought and pedagogy
that
goes into it.
Oh, definitely.
You actually did a lot of training for music at this level.
Yep, I actually spent this summer becoming certified as a First Steps educator. First Steps in Music is a program that was started at, I believe, the University of Hartford by Dr. John Feyerabend, and he is an expert in early childhood music and early childhood development. His wife's also an early childhood music teacher, so they've collaborated for, I believe, the better part of 30 years on building this program that they then share with educators, and then we can then share with further educators. And his mission, he always tells us, is to create children and adults who are tuneful, beatful, and artful. So music is about singing, your melody. It's about keeping a beat, but it's also about it being artful. It's about expression, and that's a huge thing in preschool. They're so expressive, and they have so many things to share and to say, so that one's huge. And then we get that tuneful and beatful in by teaching them to repeat pitches and to match notes, and teaching them to keep a steady beat by playing with sticks and playing with clapping and all sorts of games like that. So that was a great training I did this year, and it's a really brilliant mission. He really says he just wants people to be able to sing lullabies to their children when they're adults.
I love that he's so focused on developing musicality in every person.
Exactly.
Regardless of whether you'll play an instrument or be in a chorus or anything like that, that you'll be able to dance with your child at a wedding.
Exactly.
And sing to your child.
Yeah, it's about resurrecting that old culture we had once upon a time. Every home had a piano, and you didn't have before radio. I know before iPods, before radios, before iPhones. You sat around and you sang together, and if a family got together for the holidays, that's where our Christmas carols come from. And singing Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday is a pretty new song, but you'd get together and you'd sing and you'd dance, and you have a barn dance, and someone would pull out the fiddle and pull out the drums, and music is so integral to who we are as human beings. And we've gotten away from that a bit with our prepackaged music and our kids' TV shows. Some of them are great, but some of them are a little too fluffy and a little too intense with the electronic music. It's trying to keep it simple and reach the kids with the basic beats and basic singing and make sure that they have that. We used to have that when Grandma would bounce you on her knee and sing Choo Choo to Boston, Choo Choo to Lynn. Apologies to our neighbors up north. And things like that are, this is my thumb and this is my pointer. These little games we played with children. Those games are really teaching singing, beat, and expression. So.
Exactly, and the research shows that children who have these opportunities to have the music be really part of their young lives, they develop more as music appreciators and participants.
Oh, sure. Last year we focused, we make SMART goals here as educators, and our goal for the students was to teach them to match pitch, and about 50% of the kids by the end of the year could accurately match. When I sang, say hello, say, "Hi, Christy, how are you today?" They could respond accurately and say,
"Hi, Miss Chipinto, I'm great."
Exactly, beautiful. She did it on pitch.
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
about 50% of the kids by the spring were able to match pitch fairly accurately, and some of them were even developing that more advanced improvising. Instead of just saying, "Hi, Mrs. DePinto, I'm great," they go, "I am wonderful, and Mommy bought me a snack today, and don't you love my pretty shoes?" And that's developing that artfulness, that expressiveness. So it's very neat to see what they can do at such a young age.
So tell us a little bit. I took some video from the class, and I really want to share that briefly. What will we be seeing in this video?
We'll be seeing a little bit of dancing and singing, as I promised. We always start with our hello song. Again, with the signing, we greet our little stuffed animal, and then we shake our sillies out. It's good to kind of get them into the music vibe, get them kind of focused in that that's where they are. Then we're going to do some pitch matching with a slide whistle, which is really neat. They get a kick out of that. And this is actually the first time that those kids have seen it this year, so that's going to be, they'll be extra excited. We're going to sing the folk song Down by the Bay, which this silly little lyrics, and it's about repeating what I sing back. So again, pitch matching, which is great. A couple other little things, and then we'll end with some ribbon dancing, which they love the ribbon dancing.
They do.
So, yeah.
All right, well, let's take a peek behind the scenes in a CHIPS music classroom.
Hello there. How are you? It's so good. It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy. That we're all here together again.
Great job. Wow. What are we going to sing to her? We're going to sing our names nice and big. Are we ready? Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
My name's Raya. Great job. Good job, Evan. Are you ready, Finn? Listen first. Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
My name is Finian.
My name is
Great job, Smith. Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
My name's Amelia.
My name is Amelia.
Good job. All right, Patty, are you ready? Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
My name is Patty. All right, now listen carefully. This is going to make some crazy sounds, and I want you to copy them. Ready? Can you do that? Good job. Let's do another one. Ready? Good job. Nice copying. Yeah, I want you to copy me. Ready? Do some more. Ready? Good job. I think you were watching me. Can we listen too? Ready? Listen and then do. Ready? Now you do. Great job. Let's clap it. My crazy self. My crazy self. Let's sing, okay? My crazy self and wiggle my rocks away. Good job. Yawn. Yawn, my sleepies out. Yawn, 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 my sleepies out and wiggle.
What are your favorite things about music class?
Wash your hands.
Wash our hands. Make them nice and clean. Rub the buns and the tops and fingers in between. Wash our hands. Play your handy game. Rub and scrub and rub and germs go down the drain. Nice job, guys. Ready? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back
to my home. I dare not go. Good job, for if I do, my mother will say. Ready? Did you ever see a llama wearing pajamas down by the bay?
I like to play with ribbons.
Show me the music with your ribbons. Can you show me what you think the music's going to look like? Oh, very nice. Keep dancing.
So long, goodbye, till we meet again. So long, till later. So long.
Oh, yes. I know you like that. Good job.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing. If that doesn't put a smile on people's face, I don't know what will.
You know, every day is a great day. It's the first time in a very long time. I love being a music teacher, but every day I go to school and I smile through the whole day and I laugh, and it's just, I swear I'm the luckiest one in this district. I really am. It's great.
Well, the kids are lucky to have you and to have music at that level.
They definitely are. It's a rarity, so I'm proud of our program, and I hope we're going to build it into something even bigger and better over the years.
Me too.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us on Spotlight on Fine Arts.